Okay, I've been chatting with my clients a lot lately about the need to be progressing at all times. We want that promotion. We want to be the best mom possible for our children. We need to have some sort of hobby in order to fulfill something. I know that we have all these needs and wants, and this idea of progressing is unattainable. We can't be progressing at everything all at once. What we can be doing is investing in ourselves by building soul activities into our everyday life. When I'm talking about soul activities, it's things that light you up. It doesn't have to be a spiritual context unless that's your jam. But for me, it really has changed my outlook on how I organize my day and set goals for myself. So, I wanted to share with you this practice I do every year. I get this notebook and I write down a message to myself. And it basically is a way of me setting an intention for that year. I wrote this year that I'm not going to focus on monetary things and practices and promotional work. What I'm going to invest in for myself is soul building activities. And I have a trademark now called Enrich Your Soul. And I want to practice this more often. So, what does that mean? Soul building activities. It can look different for everyone, but I always go back to the principles of Enrich Your Soul, which are mind, body, and spirit connections. Now, that is very different for everyone. But right now, in this season of my life, I wanted to really put emphasis on reconnection with friends and family that may not live here, but who I love, and reaching out to them, activities where I can re energize myself to go to the things I love, whether that be fitness or music. Like those things reinvigorate me every day, and I need to do more of those. And then reignite. So, what I needed to do for myself was reignite my passion for connection. When I moved down to Florida, I was pregnant. But then once we had Samara, I got nervous. I was like, how on earth am I going to make new friends? It doesn't matter if you are 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, whatever age you are. It doesn't matter. It's hard to make new friends. But if you don't get out there and try, there is no way you're going to make a new connection, right? So I need to figure out where I want to show up. Where could I show up that I felt comfortable to be me? I went to a couple entrepreneur events, dipped my toes into the community here. I went to a couple of mommy and me classes. I went to the JCC. And what I found was there were so many people that shared the same values and hobbies as me. It was really cool to see the connections I could make at this age. And I was so proud of myself for getting out there and trying new ways of meeting people. Let's face it, though, it can be hard. It can be hard to be vulnerable. But now I have a nice group of people that I feel really comfortable chatting with about personal things, and a group of people I just love hanging out with. It's never too late to make a new friend. So I want you to look into your life and ask yourself, how can I reconnect with someone I love today? Where can I reignite a passion of mine? How can I re energize myself, whether that be with fitness, a hobby, just something that lights you up? And then where can you reinitiate yourself back into your community? It doesn't have to be a big shift, it can be very, very small. And lastly, how can you show up in your community, tap into your network, and just have a bit more fun when you focus on things that light you up and people who help light up your life? There is no need to focus just on the monetary and getting to the next level. Enrich your soul simply by showing up, being with people you love, and doing things that light you up. I know this is all very simple, but we don't do this on a regular basis. And so that's why I really want you to think, how can I really take this small thing, reconnection, reigniting, and reinitiating yourself into your community and just soaring in life? Because I don't believe that life is a journey. Yes, we have to do the work for ourselves so that we can be our best selves. But life is really a team sport. When we connect with other people and are engaging with other people, we learn so much more than by ourselves. And it's just a bit more enjoyable. That's something I've really noticed through this whole process the last few months is soul building activities doesn't have to be alone. It's more fun as a team. So hey, it would be amazing if you could share with me one soul building activity that you're going to try out this month. I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with. Until next time, speak well to yourself on this self love journey.